Peace once again, my fellow expressions of consciousness. If you're new to this channel, what I do in this channel is I help point people outside of their limiting beliefs that they are a limited being, because it's simply not true. How to see truth. When I say truth, I'm talking about that which is always true. For if something is true now, but not true 10 minutes from now, then it was simply a fact of the moment. It wasn't true in the larger sense of what truth is. Truth is that which you can rely on to always be what it is. Real, pure truth. That which humanity is seeking. They seek truth in toys, games, war, relationships, video games, movies, books, poems, YouTube. But for truth to be truth in and of itself, it would have to be that which is unchanging. Otherwise, it becomes a matter of fact within a moment. If truth is subject to time, which is a concept, then it's only a conceptual truth or a limited truth, or as I've just said, a momentary matter of fact, which is different. So how to see truth of reality itself, of life, of what you call I, what you say is me. The seeing is not from the eyes in the sense of looking for a object, a sign. To see truth is to actually step away or come back from what we call objects, what we call physical world, what we call outside of ourselves. Because living within the world as a human being, in the everyday sense, you will say there is me, there is the traffic lights, there is a lamppost, there is a cloud, there is a person. There is sports, there is up and down, there is war, there is peace. In the everyday sense, we would say that, and it's obviously a truth, a matter of fact within those moments. But the real question is, if you want to see truth, see that which is unchanging, is to ask what is actually allowing this experience to take place. Because within my experience is me. Who I call me, who I say is I, Winston, Kelly, whatever your name is in the experience as well. So what is greater than this experience? What is this experience appearing within and disappearing within when we sleep? Because we're sleeping within this awareness that life is happening, and we're awake within this awareness that life is happening. So this awareness that is aware of both sleep and waking state What is that? Who is that? Is it me? Is it you? Is it personal? Was it shared? To see truth is to understand that which is always present. So it's not seeing with the so-called eyes, it's more of an understanding. You're seeing via an experiential understanding. That understanding can come from your rationality. It can also come from you giving up yourself to love itself. When I say love, I mean a higher power. Call it God if you will. That's another way to melt yourself into truth. Because that higher power you'll be perceiving as that which is always constant. Always, if you're seeking an answer to this question, use your direct moment, which is all you have, of course, and ask yourself, what or where is this experience taking place? And don't say a location like West London, Bulgaria, India. No, those things are taking place within this truth. So that which holds all locations, all dimensions, including yourself, your body, your thoughts, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your confusions, your clarity, that's all taking place within experience. You are the perceiver of said experiences. So ask yourself in these moments where you want to release yourself from this dualistic bondage that you only come to see isn't bondage when you awaken to the self. But first you have to see it for what it is. Can you see what it is, or are you still believing that everything has its own existence separately, as opposed to finding out the answer to the question, what are all of these objects appearing within? You have two hands, most probably. They are appearing within the same space. Yet the two hands you have, the space is appearing within experience. Including the brain is within experience. That is the deeper question, and that's how you come to take yourself back. You worm yourself out of objects to have a better vantage point. You then have no choice but to see everything as one and treat everything as one, because it is all one, appearing as many. Just like you have a dream. One dream, many different things happening within the dream. You can simply draw on a piece of paper many different things. It's still one piece of paper. So this concept is not alien to say all is one. Just wanted to throw that out there for the skeptical ego mind. So to see truth is to understand that which is constant. That which is constant by definition is always constant. Thus has no location, does not move. If something is moving, then it's not constantly in the same place. You see, that which is constant, we cannot speak about, we cannot think of. Yet we know, because it's our self-evident truth, that we are aware. And that awareness, my friends, is the constant in everybody's experience. Is it not the constant in your experience that you are aware when you are aware of the world, and you're also aware of the absence of the world in so-called deep sleep or before you was born? You could say, oh no, I just wasn't around, I wasn't alive, or I was sleeping. No, you was that pure awareness or pure consciousness that was aware of absence. That's why you know in this so-called lifetime you are living the life you're living now, because there's a contrast of the timelessness where you were before you was perceiving through this life. Otherwise you'd just be saying, yeah, I'm just constantly living lots of different lives. Yeah, you wouldn't recognize this is a life that you're having. This is going really deep, I just realized, but it's one of those videos. I might write the word advanced on the title of this video. I'll touch on that pre-life understanding maybe in another video. So yes, don't see with the eye, see with understanding. That everything is appearing within this one awareness, and that awareness is you. Have a wonderful day or evening, my fellow expressions of consciousness. Take care.